Understandably, this is a difficult time for the family. It is likely that Robert's attendance may become intermittent during the next few months. Please be flexible in your expectations and offer him whatever accommodations are necessary to get him through this time. If you see that he is struggling emotionally, or if you have any concerns at all, please contact me. Thank you as always for all you do for our students. Lynn Lincoln, 12th grade counselor. Poor kid. I check the time again, 15 minutes now. I push back my chair and get up. It's my day to pick up Kiki, and I have a feeling that I could sit here with Robert for another 15 hours, and he'd still be doodling in the margins. In fact, he's so caught up in his head that he doesn't notice me approach or say his name. When I place my hand on his shoulder, he jumps. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. His eyes fall on the test in front of him, and he seems surprised that he's only addressed a couple of the questions. Oh, shit, he mutters, then immediately follows that with an apology for his language. It's okay. I pull a desk up close to his and sit. A rough day yesterday. Yeah, pretty rough, he says quietly. Anything I can do? He looks up at me, and his eyes seem to search mine like he's measuring the sincerity of my question. Suddenly, I have a feeling the one thing this kid needs is the one thing I can't give him. A hug, or maybe a friend he can really talk to. No, he says, palming the back of his neck. But thanks. You look tired. Depressed is what I'm really thinking. When he doesn't respond, I decide to make one of those accommodations Ms. Lincoln spoke of. You know, you don't have to take this test, I say, reaching for it. I'm not worried about your mastery of this unit. You've mastered it. I can just double your last... No, I can take the test, he says, flattening his hand on the paper to hold it in place. I notice he's not wearing a class ring. Okay, but, I have a daughter. She's going to be pretty upset if I don't pick her up from her daycare before dark. He drops his head and then, suddenly agitated, runs his hand over his short blonde hair a few times, then sighs heavily. I'm sorry, Mr. Mack. He grips his pencil and punches down the lead a few clicks. I'll have it done in a few minutes. A few minutes? I don't think so, not even for Robert. It's okay. I give him what I hope is a reassuring smile. I have some time. How about I walk you through the test? Maybe that will help you focus. I don't wait for him to answer. I collect a pencil and a few sheets of printer paper from my desk and sit back down. On the blank paper, I quickly review the first section, then wait while he works through the set of problems. I guess something about me sitting there with him chases away the distractions. He's quick and he's precise, making his marks with his distinct handwriting, which is tiny but highly legible. When he's finished, he twists his head up to me. Nicely done, I say, smiling. It feels good when he smiles back. I place a big check mark over the section, and we move on to the next. While Robert is working, I find myself studying his face, the straight line of his nose, the freckle at the base of his neatly trimmed sideburn, the stray blonde hairs on his jaw that he missed shaving this morning. And I can't help wishing that I'd known him when I was in high school. Aside from the fact that he's a stellar student and a nice-looking kid, here's what I know about Robert. 1. He's a member of the band guard, the only male member, in fact. I might not have known this. I don't attend football games. No time with school and grad classes in the fall and Kiki, but it seems to be an endless source of amusement for Jennifer. 2. He has a boyfriend, Nicholas Taylor, Nick. Cheerleader, ditzy blonde, ghetto queen. Jorge. All the kids call him that. Jorge? Jorge. It's the year-round fluorescent lamp-enhanced tan, I think. I honestly don't get what Robert sees in Nick. The kid's a pretentious, over-the-top party boy. Not his type at all. 3. Robert is one hell of a brave kid. See numbers 1 and 2. I'd never have had the courage to be 100% OUT in high school, and he's not just out. He's got that quiet confidence that draws other kids to him. I don't know if he knows it, but he does a lot to bring skeptics into the fold on our campus. You just can't not like him or respect him. And right now, I can't not look at him. When he finishes the set, he looks up at me, and I drop my eyes to the test and make a quick assessment of his answers. Another big check mark, and we move on. The next